A symbol of terror, more deadly than a black widow spider. If stung, it could be fatal to an adult within 5 hours or a child within 2 hours. For this is a death-dealing scorpion from Durango. Yes, Durango, Mexico. Our cameras were there following that young hunter of scorpions. In the mountains near the city of Durango, writes Mrs. Robert Carter of Oakville, Ontario, Canada, the scorpion is highly sought after. With these insects worth a couple of pesos apiece, even the youngsters go around with glass containers on scorpion hunts. Now, these hunters then sell the captive scorpions to artistic taxidermists who mount them and sell them as souvenirs to visitors. It's a most unusual subject, Mr. Baker, so I hope you can bring this story to the American audience. You asked for it, Mrs. Carter, so by film we return to Durango, Mexico, to learn about pesos for poison.
I speak for those of Durango. As in all towns throughout Mexico, we are a religious and happy people. We enjoy our fiestas before our great cathedral, here on the Zocalo. But for many years, my people lived in terror of the scorpion, which infested our land until a serum was found to prevent death. Strange, now the scorpion means good for us. We find them in the mountains, and we bring them to this man, Senor Via. Scorpions are his trade, and he is happy to greet us. Like him, we have learned to handle them safely. But if we become careless and we are stung, the serum offered by the government will protect us. We have no fear of them now. 20 pesos for this delivery, and there are many more to be found. Old and young, bring them here, all to help with their income. Senor Via needs them all. Thousands of deadly squirming insects. They will be quite beautiful when he is finished. He begins his work preparing the solution which will cure and preserve them. From one bottle, a portion of vinegar, which he mixes with pure alcohol in equal portions. Our Department of Health also has need of scorpions, for from their venom the life-saving serum is made. But here in the solution, all their venom will be released, and they will become harmless. He works with but a few at a time throughout his long day. With his tweezers, he drops them into the solution one by one. Their venom is soon gone. Always a pan of hot melted wax is kept ready, more wax added as it is needed. A syringe is heated in the molten wax. Now he removes the dead scorpion from the preserving solution and lays them on a blotter to dry. Very careful not to damage. Only the perfect insect has value to him. These are what we found a few hours ago under rocks in the hills. Now he works with the one scorpion alone. He fills the syringe with hot wax, working very quickly before the wax cools. He fills the scorpion with the wax, blowing it up to its natural shape. And even the long tail becomes larger, as you will see. Very soon the wax cools and hardens, and the scorpion is now ready for the lacquer. With a tiny brush, the senor coats it. Hard lacquer to protect it and give it added luster and beauty. As more people come to buy Senor Via's wares, more people work for him. That's good for Durango, too. On paper that is covered with glue, he places the scorpion for mounting, arranging the legs and sealing them down, and very quickly before the glue dries. With the hard lacquer, the scorpion will now break easily, but the senor works carefully. He arranges the feelers just as they were before we found it, and he adds a sticker with the name of our town, Durango. A cover of curved glass will go over the scorpion. Senor Via and his helper make even these for their purpose. Over the mounted insect, he lays the glass, gluing it also to the paper. And for the good tourists, so many fine souvenirs, mounted with the scorpion of Durango, cigarette boxes, ashtrays, powder boxes, which they will take home to recall their friendly visit to our town. And in the hills above Durango, the work goes on, searching for more scorpions wherever they can be found. Once we only feared them. Now each one is a treasure. They mean pesos to me and to my people.